Pathmonk is the intelligent tool for website lead generation. With increasing online competition, over 90% of website visitors don't convert. The ability to successfully show your value proposition and support visitors in their buying journey separates you from the competition online. Pathmonk qualifies and converts leads on your website by figuring out where they are in the buying journey and influencing them in key decision moments with relevant micro experiences such as case studies, intro videos, and much more. Stay relevant to your visitors and increase conversion by 50%. And Pathmonk's website in seconds. Let the artificial intelligence do all the work. Get access to 50% more qualified leads while you keep doing marketing and sales as usual. Check us out on pathmonk.com. On today's episode of Pathmonk Presents, I've got a very special guest with me joining today. Please welcome Annie Wissner, who is the head of marketing at High Level Marketing. She has over 20 years of B2B marketing experience and is a business development expert. For all of you who don't know, High Level Marketing is a nationwide, full-service, fully integrated digital marketing agency. They have one simple mission: to help grow your business. Annie, thank you so much for joining us today on the podcast. It's an honor to have you here with us today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
Awesome. Super excited to have you here. Now, for all of our listeners out there, tell us, what does High Level Marketing do overall?
Sure. So High Level Marketing, or HLM, is a full-service, tech-enabled digital marketing agency. We have in-house experts who give businesses a competitive advantage. We do this through holistic, multi-channel marketing, unmatched transparency, and our powerful footprint technology platform. Our core purpose is to accelerate the growth of our clients by unlocking their true potential. We believe that every business, regardless of its size, has the ability to achieve something great, and we feel that it's our responsibility to help support that ambition. Today, we have over 2,000 businesses that we support nationwide, and our brand guarantee is to provide transparency that's unmatched in the industry so that our clients always know where every dollar is going and what their results are.
That's incredible. So, in terms of your clients, how do they typically find you? What is your top client acquisition channel? Are we talking digital marketing, inbound SEO/content, paid advertising, outbound, or is it just a mix of everything?
Well, our audience discovers us through a variety of channels, but our top channels include inbound, organic search, paid search, and referrals. By consistently delivering high-quality content and fostering strong relationships with our clients, we have built a solid reputation that attracts organic traffic through our search engines. Additionally, satisfied clients often refer us to their colleagues and industry peers. And finally, social media platforms play a vital role in spreading awareness about our services and engaging our target audience.
Incredible. I love how you summed it up for me. So my next question is, So in terms of, the company website, High Level Marketing, it's a great website. I can tell you guys have put a lot into it. So what would you say are the major strengths of the High Level Marketing website overall?
The user experience and design of our website are its main strengths. A logical and visually appealing interface that seamlessly leads visitors through our services and offerings is the result of a tremendous effort on our part. We recently relaunched our website and also launched a rebrand. Now we're concentrating on making a significant enhancement to the website's personalization and interactivity. We think we can further optimize conversions and foster deeper engagements by adjusting the content and user experience to the particular needs and preferences of each visitor. For instance, visitors to our website can receive a local market report that gives them an overview of how their company is doing online with specific tips on how they can improve today and exactly how they compare to their competitors in their local market.
Oh, awesome. That's incredible. I like how they're able to see how they compete with their competition on a national scale. That's awesome. Now, we talked about the strengths of the High Level Marketing website. What would you say are the areas room for improvement on the High Level Marketing website?
Sure. I think that, as I mentioned, just adding more content to it. We're right now developing a resource center that we're going to take a library approach to that, and we're going to offer a variety of content. So checklists, ebooks, video, webinars, everything else that people would need to be educated, not only on our services, but on digital marketing in general. because we really want to position ourselves within our industry as the number one trusted advisor.
Awesome. That's incredible. And I can definitely see that, with the direction and the way that it's going on the website, where it's definitely heading in that aspect. And I think it's going to be great overall for your company, showing that you guys are the trusted experts in what you're doing, and having the ebooks and those resources. It helps so much more. At least myself as a marketer, anytime I go to a company's website and I see that they have resources, it's one of the first things I always look at, seeing what they have on their blog, their ebooks, because I know I can be able to use it within my day-to-day activities.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. So now we're going to switch gears, and we're going to talk about you as a leader. So I understand that being the head of marketing, it seems that, every day is different for you, but can you give us an example of what a normal day looks like for you?
Sure. Well, I'm very data driven and I'm a revenue marketer. So I usually start with analytics. I've built a series of dashboards in partnership with our Salesforce administrator that give me up to the minute insight into exactly where we are. So for example, I have insight into how partner marketing is doing on the partner dashboard. I can track the BDR team on our BDR dashboard, including accepted meetings, meetings that were held, how much pipeline they've generated per rep, et cetera. And then finally, marketing. We have a dashboard for marketing where I can see exactly how many marketing qualified leads have come in, how many raw leads have come in, how much pipeline we're generating, et cetera. And then I follow that all the way through to the sales side, to our CRO dashboard. So I can see from a marketing and sales and BDR and partner perspective, how we are supporting that sales funnel with our three different engines.
Awesome, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So would you say that you like data, that you
Yes.
enjoy seeing the data, the numbers? That's awesome.
And that's the first step. The second step, of course, is we're a relatively small team. So then I spend my time prioritizing content pieces, marketing motions, campaigns, and other initiatives that I'm working on. For example, we just launched a customer advisory board project and a product committee. So I'm involved in both of those and working on those. So it varies between internal initiatives as well as external content creation campaigns. And then, of course, on a daily basis, I'm keeping the BDR team motivated and coaching them as well.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. I really love that. Now, we're getting close to the end of our interview, and I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Perfect. So my first one is, if there were no boundaries in technology, what would be the one thing you would want to have fixed in your role today as a marketer?
Well, I'd love to be able to follow the thread from first contact to conversion to contract to renewal and beyond more easily. There still is this thing where all of the systems aren't necessarily integrated as well as they could be or should be. And it still seems to be really, really tough to keep the customer at the center of everything that we're doing. I think I'm fortunate because in my organization, we have a CRO and customer success, marketing, and sales all sit under one umbrella, which I think is really crucial. But it's still challenging to track that thread all the way through so that we can optimize it and make sure that we're removing friction at every stage of the process.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like that's a key thing for marketers as well. We want to be able to see where they are in the funnel to be able to figure out, okay, how can I be able to get you to become a qualified lead at the end of the day?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Now, what is the last book that you read?
Who Moved My Cheese? Which is an oldie but a goodie. I actually, my son is 15, so it's kind of tough for a 15-year-old to get a job, but he's interested in earning some money. So we reorganized my closet together and I found Who Moved My Cheese and I read it again. And it's a book about how to be agile and adapt to rapid change, which I think is more apropos today than ever.
I like the title, Who Moved My Cheese. That sounds like a really good book. I'm definitely going to check it out. That sounds like a really good book, honestly. Perfect. Now, what is one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you could restart at the beginning of your career?
If I were to restart my journey as a marketer today, and keep in mind, I started my journey in 1996 with Oracle, so it's been a long journey.
Yeah.
I would advise myself to always prioritize the customer's needs and desires. In the fast-paced digital landscape, it's easy to get caught up in the latest trends and technologies. However, it's important to remember that marketing is ultimately about connecting with people on a human level. By truly understanding and empathizing with the target audience, we can create authentic and impactful marketing campaigns that resonate and drive meaningful results. So my advice would be never to lose sight of the customer, and always remember to drive value and build lasting relationships, because people buy from people that they like and that they know and who feel that know them.
That I agree with you, especially to like where even on something as small as, skincare, I know who I'm going to buy my skincare from because of
Yep.
the relationship I have with that brand, because I know they're going to take care of me. So I think you summed it up perfectly. And that's something that not only marketers can take on board, but where other people in the industries as well can. It can be used in any other industry as well.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So Annie, I want to thank you so much for joining us on Pathmonk Presents today and for taking time to be with us on the show. But I also want to give you the last word. If someone were to forget about everything we've talked about in this interview today, what is the one thing you want them to remember about high-level marketing overall?
I think the one thing I'd want them to remember is that high-level marketing is committed to transparency. I've worked with a lot of marketing agencies over the years as a marketer, and a lot of times you just don't know what the agency is doing. High-level marketing really wants to change that, and we want to build trust and long-term relationships with our clients. Versus just being a quick solution, we want to be a long-term partner.
I love that. Amazing. So thank you so much again for joining us. And for all of our listeners out there, check us out next week on Pathmonk